1973 F100 XLT. So the truck drives really nice. It's a half-ton suspension with a nice big 390 cube and a C6 automatic transmission. The C6 is, there's two options for automatics in these trucks. One was a C4, one was a C6. The C6 was a little bit heavier duty, a little bit better built, didn't have the problems that the C4 did. You'll hear some rocks kind of kicking off the tires. So it's a nice power plant, you know, and drivetrain for a smaller truck. But the truck responds really nicely. The suspension's nice and soft. We'll turn the AC on. The AC is really cold. It's almost 100 degrees today, which is the hottest day of the summer so far. I think it's going to be 97. So anyway, and it's probably 12 o'clock, so not the best time to do a driving video, but this is how it worked out. Okay, so the AC is nice and cool. I'm going to just turn it down a little bit, turn the fan to low. I'm going to go and turn around right in here. You can see the right signal is blinking. We'll put it into reverse. It'll shift nice and smooth. The power steering's incredible. Go back into drive. So just really nice. We'll do the wipers. Then the radio. What else? Horn. I'm going to turn the AC back on a little higher. But everything's working. We've got all the outside lighting works. The coolant temp gauge works. The alternator light works. Oil pressure light works. Both fuel tanks work. Fuel tank gauges work. You hit this switch right here, this will tell you how much fuel you have in the side tank and in the back tank. Your back tank is your main tank. Your forward tank is your aux tank on this truck. When these trucks have fuel cells in the cab, that's your main tank. So it's easy to get it confused. Now if you want to switch where you're actually drawing fuel from, there's a little switch down here by the driver's seat, by the seat belt on the driver's seat. So it drives really smooth. And then once we get going, we'll hear some wind noise. There's always some wind noise in these old trucks. This driver's side window, the wing window, doesn't seal the best. But we'll get it up to kind of a little bit higher speed, try and get around 50, 55. It's 45 right now. Doing about 50. Some rocks. We're about 55, 60 right there. So pretty easy cruiser. The suspension is nice and soft. Now you could probably firm it up if you want to, but I like a softer suspension in trucks like this. We're going to turn around again. Wait for this guy. I'm going to turn the air This will give you kind of a better idea on what the cab sounds like. You know, a little bit of noise from the seals, the wind. It's just a nice, easy driving truck. The bench seat is extremely comfortable. You know, the cab just feels nice and cozy. It's got nice new carpet. The dash looks nice. New dash pad, new headliner. So it's got a lot of nice new stuff. And the power steering is about as easy as it gets. Going left, nav blinkers on. So I hope you guys like this truck. There's already been some great comments in the auction, so I'm really excited that there's been some positive interest. So we'll get this back in the garage here, and we'll see you in the auction again. Thanks, guys.